Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to Skeller Metals. It is Friday night. I was going to wait until tomorrow to do a melt video, and I contacted a lady today, or she contacted me, and she needs her yard mowed. She hasn't mowed it yet this year. Her husband passed away recently. I don't know how long ago. Could have been last fall or whatever, but he obviously used to do that. And so I'm gonna go over there and do a video, put it on my other page, which is Up North Mowing Dude. If you guys haven't checked that page out, it'd be great if you did. Subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Her son, who lives about 45 minutes away, normally mows her lawn, and he can't do it. He was in a bad accident back when he was young. Hit like a cement pillar on the highway, and some old guy had to, some old farmer, 70-year-old farmer, had to pull him out of the car, and she said the car blew up like when they were 10 feet away after he finally got him out. And they actually flew the farmer down to DC and gave him some medal for it. But anyway, this lady's son is his arm got all burned, and as you can imagine, probably dealing with all kinds of aches and pains from that from many years ago. So I'm gonna go do that tomorrow, but I am gonna melt today. And here's what I want to do. I've got a piece of zinc. This piece right here is maybe my favorite piece that I've ever poured. I don't know, it just looks so cool. It's got this gunmetal gray look to it, and let me take you into the garage, and I'm going to show you, do a little comparison, because this is what I want to try to find out today on this melt. Gotta mow my own lawn. Okay, so these are different pieces of zinc that I've melted in the past. And what I don't know, and this is the piece that I have that I like, I don't know why some of it turns this dark gunmetal gray and why some of it is super shiny. You can kind of see that shrinkage on this one, which you don't really see on these. So is there some pieces of zinc diecast that cause it to do this? That's what I want to find out. So let's do some experimenting. I'm not wondering about these, so I'm not going to do these. Now the one that this is what I wonder about, because all these pieces already have that gunmetal gray finish. And so I'm going to do a melt of this and see if I'm going to get that same finish, and then I'll do some other stuff. Obviously, I just found out that this is zinc diecast, so I haven't melted any of this stuff. I don't even know how it's going to melt. I have melted these many times, though. We'll find out. But yeah, but this piece right here, if I can make them all look like that, I think I'd do 1,000 of them just like it. So let's see what we can come up with. This slag even kind of looks like it has a discolored look. Yeah, some of it is more shiny. That's got steel in it, by the way. I gotta get that out of there. All right, let's get it loaded up. Tell me if this makes any sense. Shiny, 8 ounces. Dull, 14 ounces. Almost twice the weight. So, you would think the same would go for these. Shiny, 5.7. $5.3. Make it make sense. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, please, let's do that. Oh no, this has been running the whole time. All the dull pieces right here, but then when I pull some slag out of that bucket, very shiny. And it has not gotten dull over time. I was wondering if maybe it just gets dull over time. So I tried to put more of the shiny stuff right here in this corner, and then I've got all the dull stuff here. I don't know, let's find out. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? Okay, another thing I'm doing here is I polished 2 pieces. I'm going to leave these other ones unpolished. These are all from the dark material, the first melt I did. So I want to see if a polished versus unpolished one changes colors for whatever reason. And then these are the lighter, brighter material parts. I'm going to polish this one here quick. Okay, so this is where we're at on this project. All these parts right here, the ones that were the darker material that I melted first, these 2 are polished. This is more of the shinier material. Not super shiny, but kind of, you know, shinier than this stuff. And this one has been polished. On the buffer wheel, I should say. And then these are the 2 different things we got going on here. Hard to see out here in the bright sun, maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna have to put these in the basement, let them chill out down there, and see what happens over time. I have to assume that something's going to happen to some of these over time, and they all come out shiny like this. Because the one that I have at work, which is in my pocket right here, my favorite one, it got darker over time. And I wonder why, I wonder how. And so that's what we're going to try to figure out. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one. Actually, I forgot to weigh this. Let's get a weight real quick, just in case you're curious. It's 1.5 pounds. Now, let's put it back to the unit I was on at the beginning. 5.4, so that's about the same as both of the other ones, actually. This isn't a full bar, so I can't really weigh it. Okay, 1.5 and 2.5.